Hey, welcome to Dummy Codes. Welcome to me talking about coding, doing some coding. That's what we do on this channel. I haven't done some coding in a while. I should probably do that to keep up with my brand. Whoo! So if you watched my last two videos, or my last video, I talked about my personal failure in interviewing, as always. Today I want to talk about just failure in general with interviews. I've been seeing a lot of people. I haven't been seeing a lot of people. I don't know why I started that sentence like that. I'm so sorry, I lied. I wanted to talk about just failing interviews and maybe motivate you guys, maybe not. I don't know why. But here's the thing. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Sometimes I start these videos and I completely blank on what I was supposed to be talking about. I don't know how that's possible because I've planned these things and I just ignore the outline every single time. As you guys know, I've been working through a boot camp recently. Not recently, this whole year. I was in a boot camp and I've seen one by one each person I've been working through, each person that I've grown close to in this boot camp network has been getting a job some way or another. And I am beyond happy for them. You know, I'm beyond happy for anyone who accomplishes a goal of work their ass off. I mean, who wouldn't be? I don't understand being a hater. I just don't. But it's not happening for me. That's the thing. It's not happening for me, and it's weird. Because again, I'm not jealous of my friends. I'm beyond happy for them, but I'm just sitting there like, damn it, when will my time come? Some of them obviously are great programmers. Some of them will get through technical interviews fine. Some of them will just, you know, handle the BS of being dragged out for a month for interviewing. Some of them will talk to the right person. I've had people who I've mentored or who I've tutored get a job before me because they made the connections. You got to do whatever you got to do out here to land that job, you know? I mean, some people might just get that job without ever having to do a technical interview, but point is, they got their foot in the door, and that's literally all that matters. I don't care what other people say about, oh, how your career projection is going to be if you don't have a normal, you know, background. I don't care what other people say about, I don't know, self-taught people. There's this term called code monkey. Basically means you're hired on and you code your life away. I don't know what it generally means, but it's something people with degrees use to trash on other people who are coming into it. I don't know if it's an insecurity thing with people with degrees where they just hate to see someone come in without a degree. Yes, I understand there might be some gaps and holes in their knowledge because they don't have a conventional, you know, education, but there are also gaps and holes in your knowledge when you got your first job. You didn't know everything. Nobody knows everything. I just don't understand arrogant, insecure people. So a lot of you guys might be on your, you know, learning path. Some of you guys might feel frustrated. Some of you guys feel like you're not getting interviews. I want to show you this illustration real quick. So this whole illustration is just kind of a reminder that I use. You know, I might see other people getting jobs way before me, and I never feel an ounce of jealousy. But it's also a reminder to myself that they had to go through a bunch of rejection, just like I am going through my rejection to get that one job. Anytime you see someone who's very successful or who's, you know, looks like they're winning a life, people often forget that this person had to grind and grind and grind. People only pay attention to the success. They don't pay attention to the hard work that you put because nobody wants to see that. That's not inspiring. That's not motivating. So when my friends get these opportunities, I don't feel any type of jealousy. What's that quote? That quote where it says, opportunity is where luck and preparation meet. There's no way to get a software engineering job or software developer job without some type of, you know, preparation. You know, I don't care how lucky you are. I don't care if you just happen to know the right person. You're not going to get that job unless you know what you're doing or someone know what you're doing or whatever. All I want to tell you guys is be prepared, and maybe that luck will come, or maybe you won't get any luck and you'll just be working and working and working, but prepare for your day. I know some people might be going through a bunch of financial situations. I know some people might be super stressed right now, but your day will come. My day will come. And it still hasn't come, but it's okay because we'll get there. And I know the more I code on these days I don't have a job, more I code, the better I get. That's just a fact. So while you're not having that job, while you're not getting paid to do what you're doing right now, remember, you might not be gaining money, but you're gaining knowledge every single day. You're getting better every single day. That's all. And as a side note, I was on LeetCode a couple days ago, like last week, actually, 2 weeks ago. Point is, I was on LeetCode and I saw someone comment, hey, I failed 30 technical interviews. I'm not even in my double digits of technical interviews. I think I'm How many real technical interviews have I taken? 3. I've taken 3 actual technical interviews. So when I failed those, I've learned something every single time. I've gotten better every single time. Last time I was closer than ever. The point is, this person has failed 30 technical interviews and he said, hey, I've worked through 150 leak code problems. This isn't a made up thing. I'm just too lazy to find a comment on leak code. I don't even know how I got to it. The point is, he said he worked through 150 problems, right? All of that, and which with each technical interview that he takes, he gets really, really close to finding the answer, and then he doesn't. And that's frustrating him. And I can't imagine how that messes with someone. There's nothing worse than getting so close to your goal and then just not accomplishing your goal. This person didn't give up after the 5th technical interview, not the 10th, not the 15th, not the 20th, not the 30th. He's still going. Keep going, bro. And when I say keep going, I mean like genuinely learn something from every single failure that you have. Just doing leak code and memorizing the problems, or just doing any type of typical technical problems and just memorizing it, isn't understanding the problem. What's going to help you understand the problem is understanding data structures and algorithms, truly deeply understanding it so you can solve it in any type of scenario. With that being said, don't get trapped in just memorizing things. You're going to spend hours and hours and hours doing leak code problems. Don't get trapped in memorizing. Get trapped in understanding things. I talked about it before in a different video, but it's about what you do with that time that you're busy. If you're saying, oh, I grinded 40 hours last week trying to work through these leak code problems, how many of those hours did you spend trying to deeply understand what you're doing? Someone who spent 20 hours trying to have a deeper understanding than you can end up being more successful than you in technical interviews because they focused on deep understanding rather than just, oh, I recognize this problem. This is easy because I've done it before. Let me just refactor some things. No, I want to deeply understand what I'm doing. Whew, I'm talking fast today. With that being said, good luck to y'all, man. Good luck. Please get this video to, I don't know, 500 likes and 10,000 views.